Hello, we are doing factorization of polynomials and today we shall learn remainder theorem. What is a remainder theorem? If a polynomial fx is divided by x minus alpha, then remainder is equals to f of alpha, where alpha is called the root of the polynomial equation. Now let me explain what it means. For example, if fx is any polynomial which is divided by another polynomial, say gx is equals to x plus a, then we can obtain the remainder rx without actually dividing it and by using the remainder theorem. And how do we obtain the remainder? By simply replacing the value of x in fx by minus of a. So here when we have plus a, then in fx we replace it by minus of a. Similarly, if fx is divided by, say, another polynomial gx is equals to x of x minus a, then we can again obtain the remainder rx using the remainder theorem by simply replacing all x in fx by plus a. So when we have negative a here, we replace positive a. If there is positive a, then we replace in fx with negative of a. Now what if fx is divided by another polynomial gx equals to, suppose you have ax plus b, then the remainder rx can be obtained by simply replacing the value of x in fx by minus of b upon a. So when we have plus, we replace it by b upon a. So if fx is divided by a polynomial gx equals to ax minus b, then rx can be obtained using the remainder theorem by simply replacing all the values of x in fx by b upon a. So when we have negative here, we write positive here. Remember, in the last two cases, a cannot be equals to 0. If a is 0, then this entire term becomes 0. Now let us try and understand remainder theorem further by looking at some examples. So I've taken one question. It says, find the remainder without division when 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 7x minus 8 is divided by x minus 1. So let us try and solve this one using the remainder theorem. Now first write down what is the fx. Fx is given to us 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 7x minus 8. Now what is our divisor? Say gx is x minus 1. Now to get the remainder rx, we need to simply replace fx by the value 1. So when I write the value of x as 1, then I get 2 into 1 cube minus 3 into 1 square plus 7 into 1 minus 8. So here 1 cube is 1, so 2 into 1 is 2 minus 1 square is 1, 3 into 1 is 3, plus 7 into 1 is 7 minus 8. So 7 plus 2 is 9 minus 8 plus 3 is 11. When we subtract, then we get minus 2. So we have obtained the remainder minus 2 without actually dividing and by using the remainder theorem. Here's another similar question in which fx is given 3x square plus 5x minus 9 and gx is given 3x plus 2. We need to find out the remainder without actually dividing. So we can obtain the remainder Rx by simply replacing the value of x in fx by minus 2 by 3. Remember, since plus sign is there, we have to take the opposite, that means negative sign, and we write 2 upon 3 in all values of x. So when we replace, what do we get? We get 3 into minus 2 by 3 whole square plus 5 into minus 2 by 3 minus 9. Let us open the bracket. 3 into, since square term is there, negative sign will change into positive. 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. Minus is there, minus into plus is minus. 5 into 2 is 10 upon 3 minus 9. We can cancel this one and this one. 3 3s are 9. So we can write in the next line 4 upon 3 minus 10 upon 3 minus 9. Now let's take the LCM. The LCM would be 3. So you have 4 minus 10 minus 27 is equals to 4 minus, when we add the negative signs together, then we get 37 divided by 3. That's equals to 33 divided by 3, and when 33 is divided by 3, then we get 11. So 11 is the remainder without actually dividing and by using the remainder. Now let's look at one more problem. This problem is slightly different, as in this case the dividend fx is given 2x cube plus 3x square minus kx plus 5. So there are two unknowns, x and k. We need to find the value of k by using remainder theorem. The divisor gx is given x minus 2 and the remainder rx is also given 7. But we know that using remainder theorem we can obtain Rx by simply replacing in the value of fx this value, which is plus 2. So if I replace, then I'll get 2 into 2 cube plus 3 into 2 square minus k into 2 plus 5. But we have been given remainder 7. That means after doing this, we will get the value 7. So our right hand side becomes 7. Now we can simplify this one to solve for the value of k. So 2 into 2 cube is 8 plus 3 into 2 square is 4 minus 2 into k is 2k plus 5 is equals to 7. 2 into 8 is 16. 4 into 3 is 12 minus 2k plus 5 is equals to 7. So when we add this one, then we get 33 minus 2k is equals to 7, implies 2k is equals to 33 minus 7. So 2k is equals to 26, implies k is equals to 26 by 2. Therefore, the value of k is equals to 13.